All right, guys, let's talk shop. I was fat as and what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of In the Corner with your boy Ozzy. You know what I'm saying? In today's episode, man, I'm gonna talk about my weight loss journey. Talk about fitness journey. Talk about some things I learned, some mistakes I made. Hopefully, to help you out and get a little motivation just to take care of yourself. You know, I promote fitness for health. Some people promote fitness for aesthetic. You know, because we all want to look good. We all want to feel good. And you can't do none of those things without your health. Let's get into it. So around 16, I was at my biggest size in terms of weight at the age of 16. Weighed 286 pounds at 16. Now, mind you, guys, I'm not a tall dude. I'm not a tall dude of no happenstance. I'm an average height dude. I am 5'6", right? 5'7" with the boots on. You feel me? So I'm not a tall guy. And at 16, I probably was like 5 foot even. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe 4'9". You get what I'm saying? So relatively shorter than what I am now. And as you can imagine, the way your body works, I was overweight. I was downright obese for my age, right? And I noticed it, but I didn't want to, if that makes sense. Like, it didn't necessarily bother me that I was big. Just the struggles that came with being big, like buying clothes, like any pair of jeans, like slim fit jeans look like leggings. And then if they were skinny, oh, forget about it. They was full on leggings. Now, I don't know, I might be dating myself here with my age, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know how many out y'all remember the jerk era. Remember this jerk era with the velados and the colorful skinny jeans and the colorful shirts with the ripped flannels, you feel me? Just all types of brightness and tightness, you feel me, going on. Pause. I was overweight. And I was a dancer, you know, I can get down, you know. So and I fell into the whole jerk movement, pause. The whole jerk movement, pause. And I was into it, right? It kept me out of trouble. You know, it actually helped me relieve some stress and some anxiety or some of the things that I was dealing with in that time of my life. And like, dude, like I'll put a picture up. Like I'm gonna put a picture up and show you just how big I really was, guys. Like I was big, right? Like I was actually overweight. And one day, I just looked in the mirror. One day I looked in the mirror and I was like, yo, I don't like this. It's like I couldn't even recognize myself. It was really that bad because it started to affect my self-esteem. Like once I noticed that it was an issue, that's when it started to affect me. You know, like I noticed that I couldn't really breathe walking up a set of stairs. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear size 50 in pants. Fellas, get in the comment section. My fellow brothers who used to be on the big boy side of the set. My fellow brothers that used to be on the big boy side of the spectrum, you feel me? Get in the comment section right now. You know what it's like to go grab the 50 size pair of jeans. I'm talking short and tall. They ain't even got one of those sections, you feel me? Just mix and match. You going into the regular section for the shirts, but then you going into the big and tall for the pants. You feel me? Like it was just so hard to put clothes together and just put outfits together. And it was to the point where like I didn't even really care what I started to wear. Like I've always had like a conscience to it, but it became very lackluster because I was like, man, it's hard for me to buy clothes. Like there were times where like I would go clothes shopping back in high school, come home. That's when the depression started happening. So now that I know that it's hard for me to wear clothes, it's hard for me to find clothes. You know, I want to skateboard, I want to dance and stuff, but I can only do it for like a minute or two max and really like give it my all without getting tired, right? So I decided to do something about it. I was like, okay, well, what are we going to do about it? And to be quite honest with you, my first choice wasn't the gym. It wasn't even a gym membership. The gym never even came to my mind. The first thing I did was I got active. Because you see, while I was dancing from time to time and I just got my skateboard, I wasn't 100% active. right? I wasn't 100% active in terms of going out and like making physical movement, with my body and stuff. Like I wasn't. I truly wasn't. And I noticed just being active a lot more, I started to like drop weight. Like I'm talking stupid weight. Like I clearly remember like the first time I seen significant like gains or losses in this case, within like 2 weeks of just being active, right? Going up and down the stairs about 20 times, 30 times, right? Just throughout the day, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, right? Skateboarding longer, going out for walks more, being outside more. Because I was like in the house, right? And then that's also too, you got to get outside. Like I was really in the house just eating. And that didn't pay no benefit to my weight. I live like right up the street from Arroyo Farms. I used to get the 4-piece. Yeah, and I'm gonna give it to you raw, man. I used to get the 4-piece, and I get like some snacks on the side. I had the munchies, but yeah. And I noticed throughout all of that, man, I was like, I feel better. And once I started feeling better, things kind of got complicated. Reason being it got complicated is because my clothes no longer fitted me. And now I had to go back to the mall again. And I still didn't try those changing rooms. I just didn't try them. I was like, all right, nah, I'm out of here. But luckily, I made the right choice this time. And I got a decent pair of pants and a few shirts that actually, that was mad plosives, but a decent pair of pants and a decent pair of shirts that actually fit me. Some clothes started to become less stressful, right? It started to become very less stressful because now I know I can fit more things, right? I can go to different shops, I don't have to necessarily just shop at JCPenney's in the big and tall section or Macy's. I can actually go to different spots, maybe go to Zoomies, get, a booby band shirt or whatever the case may be. This was 16-year-old Aussie, you know what I'm saying? So this was what was hot in these streets, you know what I'm saying, as the youngins was. And just getting active, being out more. I noticed that while it didn't cure my depression, I was less sad more often. I had more happy thoughts versus hungry and angry thoughts, right? I had more, oh, well, today's a good day, Then we're going to speed it up. 22. Because after that, throughout that time, I didn't really work out. I was just active. A lot, started working, got into the workforce, you know what I mean? And that allowed me to be more active. And as a result, I lost weight. And it wasn't until I was in my early 20s where I decided to actually pick up some weight, So I started doing your basics. Basic calisthenics, your jumping jacks, your push-ups. I wasn't doing them sit-ups though. I just wasn't prepared for the pain that came with them sit-ups at that time. You know what I'm talking about. The people that are in the gym, that work out, that actually do core, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a good pound of people out there like, well, if you try
legs, you don't gotta do core. And if you do cardio, essentially that's just core.
And I hear you, but you're just shredding fat off your core. You're not actually making it stronger. But I got bro science, so I could be actually wrong. Some of the calisthenics. I started doing more body weights, and I was staying with a buddy of mine at the time, and he had a pull-up bar. So 2 hours in a day's time, right? Whenever I got the chance to, because at the time I was unemployed, hustling, doing what I was doing, and I had more free time. So about 2 hours out the day, I would just hop up on there, do some sets, push the max till I can't pull myself up no more. That same routine, and I didn't really do much after that. And it wasn't until I turned 24, then I actually started going to the gym. Like, I actually started taking it seriously. Because throughout most of my life, like, I've been depressed. You know, for as long as I can remember, for as far as back I can think, you know, I've always struggled with that depression. And again, not a woe was me, but just stating the fact, right? And I've struggled with that. And I think even now, in today's time, I still kind of struggle with it, right? I think it just comes a bit more subtle and maybe with a different form. But, you know, I struggled with it severely then. And when I first got into the gym, man, like, you know, you can ask folks, like, I would go to the gym like 3 times a day and just wreck my shit. Like coming home smelling like I've been at the gym for weeks. Like, for weeks. Like, that's all I've been doing. I ain't showered. Like, that's how hard I was, like, really pushing myself, because it was very therapeutic, and I had found something that I could channel all my anger, my fears, and my tears, and you know, all the things that come with depression, I could actually channel into something positive, right? And when I did that, like, I became addicted. Like to this day, I have to work out. I cannot. My day is trash. My days will be trash. And I've tested this theory. I've actually purposely have not worked out in the mornings, in some mornings one day, and the days were not the way they should have been, right? Just testing the theory, testing the hypothesis. All right, you guys. So anyway, like I was saying, so I skipped a note. I believe I was either 20 or 21. I've had a pretty rough life, and I made some mistakes. And life is life. It happens to all of us. So subsequently, my memory isn't the best. But I'll do my best to get in on this. I can tap in. So I was either about 20 or 21, and shitty living situation, but you know, making the best of it. You know, doing my little hustles, cutting lawns, doing like the summertime and everything like that. And I wasn't eating the best food. Like, I was literally at 164. Just stepped on the scale this morning, you know what I'm saying? About 20% body fat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting there. I'm actually about to go do a workout right now. But this was my fitness journey, man. If you're liking the content, do your boy a solid, man. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, get in that comment section, man. Tell me where you can relate, where you can't relate, maybe, you know what I'm saying? And then if there's some other videos you want me to talk about, maybe some ideas, you know what I'm saying? Hit your boy up on IG, follow me on IG at It's Just Aussie, you know what I'm saying? I had the links in the description below, you know what I mean? And take care of yourself, take care of your health. I'm out of it.